Mike Tyson's dressing room. There it is. There's one of his sidekicks. They call him Crocodile. He does a lot of yapping. And here comes Jay Bright. The crowd reacting already. They see it on the big screens here. Jay Bright is so linked to the Customado days. I'm sure you'll be seeing Tommy Brooks, who came on board prior to the Botha fight. Well, in the past, a Tyson entrance, an event unto itself. How many fights did he win by virtue of his ring walk? He would strike fear in his opponents even before the first bell. But not really the case anymore. The former undisputed heavyweight champ Mike Tyson has fought only 3 times in the last 4 years. Most recently in January, right here, when he knocked out Botha in the 5th. Tyson looking rusty, was behind on the scorecards before the dramatic resounding knockout. John Travolta and many of the celebrities on their feet getting ready as he gets closer. Wayne Newton, a fixture here in Las Vegas. Charlie Sheen on hand. Some celebrity faces in the crowd. He always brings them out. Tommy Hearns, the hitman, on hand. Pierce Brosnan, Bond, James Bond. Tyson's advisor, Shelley Finkel, told me Mike's really got it together. Well, he definitely has a calmer attitude. He's friendlier. The crowd again reacting as he gets closer to the ring. He's been granting interviews, signing autographs, smiling, doing open workouts. Either he's had an epiphany or somebody has really gotten to him. Word is his hand speed and power remain intact. Timing is the question. The result, of course, of the repeated layoffs and advancing age. And now he finally makes it upstairs, going through the ropes and out of the canvas. And hearing it from the crowd. It's not an overwhelming cheer, but it's certainly in Tyson's favor. And we are set for the tail of the tape. At 34, Norris, 15 months older than Tyson, both under 6 feet, almost eye to eye. That's rare for both. At 218, Norris is 3 pounds below his heaviest ever. Tyson exactly where he was his last fight, and a slight 1-inch reach advantage. Tyson, key rules: no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. No contest before the end of the 4th. They go to the cards if an accidental headbutt occurs after the end of round 4. So here at the MGM Grand Garden in Las Vegas, Nevada, we are getting ready for the main event. Another comeback fight for Mike Tyson as he faces Orlin Norris. The official introductions from our ring announcer, the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and welcome to the City of Entertainment, the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's time for the featured bout of the evening, a heavyweight special attraction scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing and brought to you by America Presents, matchmaker Thomas Brown, in association with Showtime Championship Boxing and the MGM Grand. This featured bout coming your way is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Dr. Elias Ghanem. Commissioners are Glenn Carano, Lorenzo Fertitta, Dr. Luther Mack, and Dr. James Nave. The executive director is Mark Ratner. Physicians at ringside, Dr. Flip Omansky, Dr. William Berliner, Dr. Margaret Goodman. Timekeepers at the bell, also keeping count of the knockdowns, we have James Cabin and Mike Lachella. Introducing to you our 3 judges scoring this bout from ringside, all 3 from Las Vegas: Art Lurie, Dave Moretti, and Dalby Shirley. Introducing the 3rd man of the ring, a referee in charge. He'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Richard Steele. All right, fans, here we go. The time has come for our main event of the evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's showtime! Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing gray trunks with black trim, fighting out of San Diego, California by way of Lubbock, Texas. He weighed in at a ready 218 pounds. His record stands at 50 wins, 5 losses, 1 no decision, with 27 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the former WBA Cruiserweight Champion of the World, introducing Orlin Night Train Norris. And presenting his opponent across the ring on my left, ready to fight out of the red corner, entering the ring wearing his traditional black trunks and hailing from Catskill, New York. He weighed in at 223 pounds. With a record of 46 wins and 3 losses, he has 40 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the youngest man ever to win the heavyweight title. Please welcome the explosive 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the one and only Mike Tyson. Once again, a referee in charge, Richard Steele.
Okay, you guys, I spoke to you both in the dressing room. I'm cautioning.
Sanchez sends his knee.
He's looking at his leg. He's saying his knee is hurting him. This is about a knee. This is not about anything else.
It's the right knee of Norris. Unbelievable.
This is not about his head.
Dr. Flip Pomansky, the man with the goatee.
Continue.
Oh, man.
Can't make him continue. You know what?
I
This
can't
reminds
make
me.
him continue.
Now he goes over to the executive director of the Nevada Athletic Commission, Mark Ratner. Can you believe this after 1 round?
I can believe anything in Tyson land. It doesn't seem like we're ever going to have a normal fight.
There's Elias Ghanem.
Boy, somebody's mad as heck.
From the Nevada Athletic Commission. They're conferring with all of the guys there now.
Why would a blow on the head hurt your knee? I mean, you know, what?
Well, when he went down,
Right,
he made.
let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Slammed on his knee when he went down. Let's see.
Let's see. I want to hear him say break and at the time, watch Tyson's arm. Now, here he is. See?
Oh, it's
he
buckled.
folded, yeah.
You could see his leg buckled as he went down.
I'll tell you what, though, I would like to see it at regular speed with the sound, because I think you hit him on the bell, right on the bell.
That's the way I see it, Bob. I think that was a simultaneous thing, just as it was happening.
Here comes Mark Ratner.
Let's listen.
Now there's a lot of scurrying in the ring.
They better put protection
Here
up here.
comes security. Boy, we've seen this scene before with a Tyson fight. Let's not see it again. They're forming a circle around Tyson. And you can hear the crowd chanting its displeasure now. And things are getting ugly again. There's Shelly Finkel, Tyson's advisor. Look at the amount of security in the ring.
You were fine. This is fine.
Well, everybody seems to be in the dark.
Well, I've never seen anything stop because of a knee injury. Have you? I haven't.
Nope.
And I've been in it for 40 years.
Well, we're dispatching the fight doctor into the ring. Maybe he can lend some insight into what's going on when he talks to people. And meanwhile, they're taping up the injured right knee of Orlin Norris, which buckled when he went down. At the end of round 1, he was hit. It seemed after the bell by Mike Tyson. Mike Marley, Norris's advisor.
Just all happened too fast, and when you start a punch, it's hard.
But it's like the kid who cried wolf, Bobby. It's like, how many times can we see this happening? with Mike Tyson. We will take another look. We'll show it again, but we don't want to leave the ring right now.
Saga continues. Never an easy day.
We want to stay right with this picture because anything can happen. But we will definitely show you a replay of the end of the first round again. I'm sure you'll see it several times again before this thing is over. So once again, Mike Tyson and controversy come together. Wish I could hear what Shelly Finkel was just saying. Well, let's find out what's going on. We'll get Jimmy Lennon Jr. up there in the ring to make an announcement. Take it, Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. This bout has been stopped after round number 1.
Well, you heard it. The bout has been officially declared a no contest. The fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco, is with Mike Tyson. Ferdy?
All right, another night, another Tyson night. Give me your view of what happened. Did you throw the punch after you heard the bell?
Well, you know, you were there. You saw it. It was simultaneous with the bell. And the punch wasn't that devastating. He could have continued. He quit on his stool, but I'll take him again in my next fight. I'll fight him right away.
Well, let's fight him in December.
I'd love to.
All right, let me ask you something. How could a blow to the jaw hurt his knee?
Listen, all right? He knew the next round I was going to put that heat on him, and he wasn't ready for that heat.
All right, Shelly, can they do something legally to screw this up? Can they talk disqualification?
No, they did already. They ruled it a no contest. It shouldn't have been that, but they did. We're ready to go back whenever Mike wants, and Mike said immediately.
Your disappointment, I'm sure, was great. You've trained well. You're ready for a good fight. You're ready to come back in December against anybody.
I feel great, and I just want to continue to fight one fight at a time and fight around 4 more fights and fight for the championship.
Yes, sir. All right. If this so happens that it falls at December, you could fight this guy again. Would you be willing, Shelly, to fight Orlin Norris?
Of course. Not me. Mike would fight him.
No, but you're all right. Sure. Hey, you and I have been around a long time together. You feel your snake bit or something every time something happens? God, every time you come up here, something crazy happens.
Well, listen, all praise be to Allah. I don't want to dwell on this anymore. I just want to say hi to my friend, the Smith family out there in Gilbert, Arizona. I like to say hi to Tiger Woods. We trained together with Keith Cleveland, and he did it, and I wanted to score another knockout because you were successful. And I like to say hi to my friend Chuck Zito, and get well soon. I love you, brother. Peace.
All right, I think that helps everybody else. Let's go back to Steve Albert at ringside.
Well, just got an official explanation from the other ringside physician here, telling us that Norris twisted his knee when he fell, and there you see the results of it all.
And I believe underneath that, Steve, there's a scar from some previous surgery and injury.
So once again, controversy and Mike Tyson are connected as this fight ends after 1 round. We're going to take another listen to exactly how it sounded at the end of the first round.
Oh, it's right!
Oh, he definitely hit him after the bell.
He definitely hit him after the bell. I don't know if he heard it. I don't know what registered. It was definitely after the bell. It wasn't long after the bell, but it was after the bell.
We've got to find out if Mike Tyson heard that bell. Unbelievable. They stopped the fight after round 1 on an accidental foul. They call it a no contest. This thing goes 3 minutes and it's over. And there's a lot of befuddled people here. Ferdy's up there with Orlin Norris now. Ferdy?
How do you feel ending this thing in this bizarre fashion?
I mean, I didn't want it to end like this. I mean, I was doing what I needed to do in the fight. You know, he hit me clearly after the bell run. You know,
did you hear the bell and then the blow?
Oh, I heard the bell, and I was about ready to take a step back to advance toward him. You know, but I still was watching him. But you know, he threw an uppercut. Rick still stuck his arm in, and then come another uppercut that he caught me with. You know.
But he definitely caught you with one.
Oh yeah, he hit me pretty square with it. You know, I mean, knocked me down.
What do you think happened to your knee? Why did it give away like that?
Well, I mean, like I said, I was the bell that rang. I know that rang. I was in a position where I was on my way back, where I was just going to spin and go back. You know, but he threw the uppercut, you know, boom, boom. You know, and I was just in the wrong position.
We've just finished interviewing him. He says he wants to have you back as soon as possible. Is December too early for you?
Well, you know, I don't know. I have to see, you know, what's wrong with my knee, you know. But
you mean we're going to put you on injured reserve like the football team?
I don't want it to be like that, because this is not football, you know.
You think it can recover? Have you ever had any injury to that knee? Let's start there.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
This is a knee that's given you problems before.
Well, you know, I heard it once before, you know, but it's never given me problems.
Have you ever got it operated on?
Yes.
You had an operation on the knee, and this is the one that went?
Yeah, well, it didn't go because of anything. It went because the way when I went down, the way my leg was contorted. That's what happened to me. Otherwise, there was nothing wrong with my knee. You know, my knee was fine. It's been fine for, you know, probably 8 years. You know, but it was just the way that I was stepping away from the action and got caught with a shot.
You think you're just part of the Tyson curse? Then no matter what he does, it ends up strange.
I don't know. I don't want it to end like this. You know, I'm not into curses or anything like that. You know, I want to have a fight where it would be clean. I lost. You know, if I lost, I lost. You know, I got knocked out. I got knocked out. But not by getting hit, you know, at the end of the bell.
Was the fight going the way you thought it was going? Were you satisfied with the first round? Were you?
Oh yeah, I felt like I was winning the first round. You know, I felt his power. You know, and you know, I knew what I had to do. You know, from that point on, you know, that was just the beginning of my whole strategy. You know, to boxing. You know, and feel his power. You know, and you know, I had got past that round. You know.
All right, so the main thing for you then is to rest and rehabilitate your knee, see what's necessary for it, and then make future plans to see if you come back with Tyson again or if they bypass you and keep on going.
Right, that's my plan, to see what happens, you know.
All right, Abel, we are going to go back to Steve and Bobby at ringside, but your last thing, are you very disappointed?
Extremely disappointed.